So everybody on YouTube, what's up? What's up? And we are back with another. Oh damn! What's up, everybody on YouTube? I am back with another video. And the video we are doing is the nonchalant try of Son JINWOO. Hey, JINWOO. Hey, I bought JINWOO, bro, from Soul Level. That nigga didn't had no any. The nigga was the E rank, but that nigga was in the cave by himself. Nigga, really, bro. The game itself, like the game itself, choose this nigga JINWOO, and like nigga, you playing by our system, our rules. Till that nigga JINWOO say, nigga, I ain't finna play by y'all rules, nigga. Kill everybody in that motherfucking trial, like. Trial. What's that called? A raid. Killed everybody in that raid, and bro, and started leveling up. And when he went to hell, bro, and those niggas was whooping that nigga ass, bro. Nigga, that nigga was a problem. The way he, nah, he wasn't a problem. Those niggas he was fighting, those demons, whatever, fucking that nigga up. He almost nearly died, nigga. But when he fought, like before season 2, when he fought with the motherfucking he was like a king of army, nigga. He had his army of 2, and they was boxing, nigga. And when he beat him, he almost did it. Well, he almost lost. He almost lost, nigga. He had that plot army in. But nigga was whooping that nigga. Bro, that was the cleanest fight in that anime. Then season 2, when he fight that one dude in the snow, bro, I don't care. Soul Leveling is the I was gonna say the greatest, but it's the best new gen anime out right now. But let's get right into it. CJ, talk to me, gang. Well, I can't hear. Oh, my bad, I got it mute.
Leading to the worst crash out he's ever had in his life. To Rampage Jacksoning his fucking door and redoing an entire video from scratch. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back after experiencing the worst technical difficulty I've ever experienced. Still don't know how that happened. But oh boy, another day, another trial for one of the most anticipated characters ever. People been asking me to do a video on this motherfucker for straight mono panels, but it is none other than the serial ore farming E-rank smurf of doom, Mr. Sung JINWOO. So prepare yourself.
That boy JINWOO cold, gang.
Watch somebody else get their ass beat when he knows damn well he can one-shot the nigga. Ain't even gonna lie to y'all, every time he does this shit, I'm adding a charge because what the fuck, bro? So, without further ado, the JINWOO trials.
Give it to me, CJ. Because that nigga needs to be locked up, nigga. He need... Know what? You know what he really need to be? He need to come to the minutes table. He need to come where Madara sitting at, Ice is in there. He needs to be up there because that nigga is wild.
So before we actually dive into Exhibit A, let's get a little context on Mr. JINWOO here. So, in the world of solo leveling, Earth turned into an action RPG. These things called gates started opening up in the world, and inside of those gates were your typical dungeons. Now, when this happened, there were humans who awakened abilities, and they were called hunters. Now, these hunters had a ranking system for how strong you were. S rank to E rank. S being the cream of the crop. Highest rank niggas in the game. These are your one above alls, radiants, challengers, and basically any other high-ass rank in any other game. These niggas don't touch grass. In showers, never heard of them. Clear example, look at fine shit right here. She always gotta have a handkerchief because she cannot bear the smell of all these sweaty ass niggas.
I don't know who it is, but somebody smell like shit.
And then it goes from A rank to B, C, D, and E.
Bro, I don't, and that too, bro. They treated that nigga like, bro. They treated this nigga like a fucking slave, bro. They didn't care about these niggas. He really, bro. They really treated that nigga shit because he was at like E rank, bro. But it shocked them because the way that nigga like powered up and shit, and really like that nigga is the most powerful in that universe, and nobody can fuck with him. That's like, bro. Nigga looking at him like, bro. Nah, this nigga OP, bro. That nigga OP, but that, hey, that nigga is OP though.
JINWOO was a fucking
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
This
Facts.
nigga was trash. He sucked! Hot ass, buns. And what made it worse, he was a DPS. So that's how you know he really was trash. And to make it even more worse, in this world, once you get a rank, you're stuck there. There's no leveling up. You are hard stuck. So this man, JINWOO, was hard stuck bronze 3. And he was also known as the world's weakest hunter. Niggas had a sigh of relief when they saw him at raids because they was like, oh, JINWOO's here? Shit, this gonna be a walk in the park, my nigga. This nigga even had his little E-dater, his pocket healer. Fine shit #1 because that's what I'm gonna call it because I don't know a fucking name.
Yeah, me either.
Heal this nigga 24/7 because he's struggling with a fucking goblin. She looking at this nigga every time like, JINWOO, you gotta stop this shit. I'm having to pocket your scrub ass every fucking raid. And the reason why bro was even doing this in the first place was because his mama was in a coma.
Facts.
This nigga was dealt one of the worst hands at life I've ever seen. Nigga was a trash ass hunter, mama in a coma, and his dad went to go get fucking milk. Backstory so tragic you would think Oda wrote this shit. Now I'm gonna speedrun how everything changed for this man and how he had the greatest glow up I've ever seen. Him and his party.
True. This is my last something, but true. That nigga did have the greatest glow up. I ain't go. He got the best glow up, but anime history. Y'all remember when Asta? To me, Asta had the glow up because this nigga was like skinny, whiny. You feel me? With loud mouth, like bro, everything. But once you saw that nigga all bunky, like all big and buff, like. That's Oscar right there. You feel me? That's Oscar right there.
Found a secret dungeon.
That's
They
how
go into
JINWOO
a
it
big
was.
old room with some big old statues. Little do they know these statues are alive and they start blicking everybody. People getting incinerated to the bone, stepping on bitches, Aaron Yeager style, getting split in half and Swiss cheese like Frieza. This was brutal. And JINWOO decided to sacrifice himself so everybody could escape, leading to him getting jumped by all the statues and dying like the most brutal way ever. But luckily
Facts.
for JINWOO, this was all a test by the mysterious system. And JINWOO gets a second chance at life as a player. And as a player, he has the ability to level up. He could finally get out of bronze. He was not destined to be a trash ass nigga anymore. He turned in to Himothy. Bro started going into secret dungeons, clearing them solo. He didn't
Facts.
need a pocket heal no more. He became competent. He could one-shot bosses whole parties would struggle to beat. The system made him do the exact workout as Saitama. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. The
Facts.
difference is a nigga ain't go bald. And he ended up building a Greek god physique in like days. So now that we got all the context out the way, let's finally dive into Exhibit A, Attack of the Smurf. This
Donate plasma today and receive up to $700 your first month. CSL Plasma. Do the amazing.
No one, not even WhatsApp, can see your personal messages.
man JINWOO caught some bodies, and I'm
Is he talking about when he killed old dude brother in those raids? If he talk about that, oh yes, that nigga was tripping in that raid. Bro, it really wasn't, bro. You know what it was? It was the system, bro. The system like, nah, nigga, you gotta kill these niggas. As what? I don't know. They say he gotta kill these niggas, but I know they was like, they said something about, hey, you gotta kill these people. I think he like, know what? He changed the game. He like, nigga, I ain't listen to that, but I got the. Oh my gosh, I probably saying it all wrong, but y'all help me out. Y'all help me out. If you talk about that, oh yeah.
Not talking about no regular dungeon bosses. Talking about actual human bodies. He was booming niggas. And our first example of this is this bum ass.
Oh yes.
These scheming
Yes.
ass niggas was trying to set our boy up. You see, you need at least 8 people to.
I remember. Know what? This is my last time pausing it. I'm finna just let CJA fresh my memory.
So they needed 2 fills. So they got JINWOO and this trust fund bum ass. I got all this gear for nothing. Nepo baby Jinho. Like, don't get
Facts,
me wrong,
bro.
I bro, but you can't tell me this nigga ain't the definition of I got all the best fancy new equipment just to still be ass. Like, this nigga sucks, but he's got some of the best equipment on the market. If this don't screams daddy's money, I don't know what to tell you. Now, when JINWOO met up with this 6-stack, he was introduced to Mr. Dongsuk, and he explained to JINWOO, nice to meet you, man. My name is Hwang Dongsuk. All we need you to do is sign this contract, and we'll be on our way. Now, JINWOO picked up on these guys' game pretty easily. First off, they made him sign an NDA, which is already sketchy as hell. Secondly, they only asked him to carry the bags because he's an E rank. And last but not least, the biggest thing that threw him off, their team comp consisted of 3 tanks and 3 DPS. Not a single healer in sight.
I
And bro
remember
told him,
that.
Oh, don't worry, we do all of our raids with no healer.
I beg your pardon?
And this is when JINWOO knew. 4 C ranks and 2 D ranks. That's equivalent to 4 golds and 2 silvers. And not a single healer in sight. GG no hills, this shit is cooked. So later on, they enter the dungeon, and JINWOO is just there carrying the bags and letting them do all the work. So they end up making it to the boss's lair, and they hit the jackpot because the whole place is covered in monocrystals. These boys are about to make a fortune. So this is when the scheming 6-stack starts to enact their plan. You see, the boss of this dungeon is asleep, and they needed to be asleep to mine all the crystals, because if the boss dies, the gate closes. So Dongsuk told old boy right here, hey man, where's the gear? And bro says, man, sorry boss, I left it outside. JINWOO and Jinho, you guys stay here and look after the score, and we're gonna go get the mining equipment, capiche? Huh? So they leave, right? And guess what they do? They blow up the entrance to the boss's lair.
Bro, I remember these niggas was shot, bro. That's the reason why this nigga saying that's when the motherfucking system will have had to tell that nigga like, bro, nah, kill that nigga, kill these niggas, bro.
Leaving them trapped in there. So yeah, this 6-stack is a bunch of con men crooks because
Facts.
their actual plan was to trap them in there and wake the boss up with the explosion so the boss can then eat them and go to sleep after a good meal. And this would allow them to come in and mine all those crystals. So they literally use these boys as bait. These are some crooked ass niggas. But oh, how little did they know that the E rank that they had holding their bags was a Smurf of Doom. JINWOO cooked this spider in a minute tops. Like, dog, I hate spiders, but this classifies as animal abuse. Look at what he's doing to the thing. He's butchering that nigga. And old trust fund baby looking at bro like, what the fuck? Who is this demon on my team? He just cooked a boss by himself. Bro was so flabbergasted, he picked up the bags and said, hey bro, let me carry your shit. You're the boss, right? You need some water, my nigga? I know you're tired. Sure. Yeah, drink it all up, boss. And just off of this moment, this rich motherfucker became his biggest glazer. So then later on, the scheming 6-stack come back. And they were surprised the boss is dead. So they thought Jinho killed it because he has all this expensive gear. So bro told him, kill JINWOO and we'll let you live. But Jinho was like, nah, I ain't fighting him. He might fuck around, kill me before he kill y'all. So they get ready to jump old boy. And while they're walking towards him, JINWOO gets the urgent quest. And the system tells this man, kill these niggas. All 6 of them, boom these bums. So this mage ends up blasting JINWOO and sends bro into the wall. But that attack was straight futile. That shit just tickled the nigga. Bro got up and was like, thank you for that. I had this crook in my back for like a month, but that little massage that you just gave me finally fixed it. So allow me to return the favor. So they looking at bro like, what the fuck? This guy delusional? So the ginger right here walked up to JINWOO and was like, let me give you a reality check, man. You're a bum-ass E-rank, bro.
I don't remember this. That's so crazy, bro. I was just watching it and like on season 2, finished season 2, but I got I'm middle, like I'm probably like, nah, I finished season 2. My bad. I'm tripping. My bad. But I don't remember this. I remember he went back to his raid and old girl was talking and old girl was shocked because how he got so powerful and it was something, bro. Something. I don't remember.
During this raid, they had some prisoners with them that were gonna help because it'll shed some time off of their sentencing. And the supervisor of these prisoners was Tae-shik Kang. But Mr. Tae-shik was not here to supervise. Oh no, this man was here to fulfill a bounty. You see, this man got an offer from a father whose daughter was assaulted by these 3 prisoners, and the daughter ended up booming herself. Then shortly after that, the mother was hospitalized after the shock. Some pretty terrible shit. So the father paid Tae-shik to kill these dudes, and that's what he did. He boomed them, which is reasonable. They deserved it. However, what was not deserved is what happened to these 2. Because sadly for them, they were at the wrong place at the wrong time. They saw old boy boom these niggas. So guess what this maniac did? He kills old boy and the old nigga. Then when JINWOO and everybody else found the bodies, this maniac tried to sneak them until JINWOO stopped him at the last second. And just look at this crackhead talking like,
I remember this. I remember this.
So what should I do first? Should I dive your backline and kill your healer? I mean, you're not gonna protect
that nigga. Hey.
And my God, this is JINWOO's first offense of letting somebody get their ass whooped when he can clearly whoop that nigga's ass. So Unk told JINWOO, hold on there, young player. Let the OG handle this one now. Now, Kang was a B rank hunter, and Unk was a C rank hunter.
Hey, I totally remember this because I ain't gonna hold you, bro. This nigga, bro, was selling this nigga JINWOO. JINWOO was like, no, I'll let you do it. You right, I'll let you go ahead and handle that. But once he whoop your ass, it's my turn, bro. The way this nigga got clapped, bro, and this nigga JINWOO had to came and save the day, and the way this nigga JINWOO execute that nigga, bro. I don't care what nobody say. JINWOO is he up there like character, like anime character. If you show people a picture, they gonna be like, oh no, that's JINWOO right there. That's soul leveling, bro. He, bro. I think give it a couple more seasons, probably like season 5, season 6. Soul leveling gonna be like the greatest anime.
And also, you can't forget, Unk has 1 arm. And before one of y'all say, well, usually characters with 1 arm are usually strong.
Hell
hey, guess what? Not everybody is built like Shanks. This is just a regular nigga with 1 arm. So, woo, why the fuck did you let Unk fight this nigga? Why? So you could read your opponent, so you could download him to beat him later? Like, nigga, you could download his ass while fighting him. But nah, you decided to let Unk get that ass whooped.
Nah, for real.
Shit over here falling to her knees, panicking for her lifeline. Oh my God, we're gonna die. You literally let this nigga get hit by a judgment cut. Nigga popping off blood to keep Virgil. So when OG was about to die, JINWOO finally decided to save this man. But I don't care. Too little, too late, bro. Hit that nigga with the JINWOO special. Watching this nigga get his ass beat just so you could pull up cold as shit. You fucking serial ore farmer, bro. Now, Tae-shik Kang wasn't an idiot like the 6-stack. This man knew off the rip. E-rank my ass. You're smurfing like a motherfucker. You know you can get reported for this shit, right? Now, this fight for JINWOO was a mirror match of hell because both of them have the same dual blade dagger build. So at the end of the day, this is an ego off. The person who wins this fight is just better. So these boys start to dance and everything is just straight equal. Equal speed, equal technique, equal power. Typical things that you're gonna see in a mirror match. But everything changed when JINWOO got that notification and the system said once again, lock the f in and boom this nigga or I'm stopping your heart. So this man start hitting the Goku hop.
Yeah.
And muscles to whoop this nigga ass.
Yeah.
So JINWOO blitzes bro at the speed of sound and lands a cut under his left eye. And that nigga Tae-shik was stunned. He was like, holy shit, was this motherfucker just warming up? Indeed he was. And that cut that he landed poisoned the left side of bro's face because JINWOO's daggers have that poison debuff. But it was just gonna get worse for bro from here. JINWOO started blitzing the hell out of bro, started putting him on his toes. But Tae-shik ends up using his passive ability making him go invisible, and he ends up slicing Woo in the ankles. I know that had to be painful. If you've ever been hit in the ankle by a razor scooter,
man,
by 10, and that's the hit that JINWOO just took. And that man Taishi was talking shit. He was saying, yeah, it hurt, don't it, fuck nigga? Go on, call out to your healer. Go to your back line and get some heals like the bitch you are. But JINWOO just looked at bro dead in the eyes and told him, born again! What? Like, bro, just look at his face, man. He knew it was over. Bro can heal himself. And he has a spare healer in his backline. It's over. At this point, just vote to surrender, my nigga. Just get it over with. So it was all over. JINWOO activated that murderous intent. This man emitted so much of his aura. It invaded this man's psyche. And before he knew it, he had
bro, this right here, I don't care what nobody says.
It invaded this man.
Once I saw this shit, I already knew this nigga JINWOO gonna be one of those characters in anime history of all time, bro. Once again, because, bro, the way this nigga said, bro, this nigga literally was like, man, man, that's cool and all, but I'm finna show you true power. He really did the mother. He showed us true power look like, and it's crazy.
And before he knew it, he had a dagger shoved in his heart. And all he saw before the lights went out was this man Woo ore farming over his body. I don't know what's worse, getting fucking teabagged or a motherfucker ore farming over my dead body. But with that being said, Tashika Kong became the 7th victim to be Swiss cheesed by the Smurf of Doom. The JINWOO trials. Y'all right. They Souls boss. Now this man JINWOO is not new to fighting crazy ass dungeon bosses. I mean, this is the same dude who fought and killed a Cerberus. This man killed Hades' 3-headed dog and lived to tell the tale. That is insane.
Right, nearly dying, bro.
That put so much belt to.
Bro, I swear to God, this right here made me a fan of Solo Leveling. This fight right here got me hip to the show. This fight, I was like, okay, this show gonna be one of the kind. This show gonna be one of the greats. I'm already seeing it. When he fought this nigga, I ain't gonna hold you, bruh. This nigga, bro, I swear to God, I ain't never seen a character had plot, like, literally had, like, plot armor. This fight, bro. This fight let me know, like, okay, this nigga, like, bro, this nigga is gonna be gonna be a problem. He already a problem. He already gonna put belt's ass on JINWOO. Bro, once this fight started, it was barely, bro, JINWOO kept up. And he only, and the reason why he won, nigga, he won because I ain't gonna say plot already. Nigga had more willpower.
Ass on this nigga. It low-key made him rethink this hunting shit. And it was none other than the 7-foot big-bodied Egress the Blood Red. Motherfucker, like he just jumped out of Dark Souls 3. Had this man JINWOO sweating bullets off the rip. And this was the ultimate test for JINWOO. Egress looked at bro and said, are you a real nigga or are you a phony nigga? On God, bitch boy. So Egress speed blitzes JINWOO, and just from the first strike, bro destroyed a whole pillar. He was not playing with bro. He strikes again, and JINWOO blocked it. But that strike had so much force, it sends him across the throne room, and 1 second later, he's already on his ass. Didn't even give this man a chance to breathe. And by God, JINWOO was trying everything. Bro was throwing multiple strikes, but Egress had Ultra Instinct. But JINWOO was finally able to land a hit, but it did no damage. Bro's armor parried it. Then he came down with his sword again, and this strike was so powerful, it sent him flying again. This man JINWOO was lost, couldn't do nothing. He'd been fighting the motherfucker for 2 minutes and not even an inch of health is gone. So JINWOO's blade could basically do nothing. These stats were not doing it. Bro was insanely underleveled. So JINWOO decided, man, if the dagger ain't gonna do nothing, I might as well just throw hands. And Egress, being a gentleman, decided, oh, we throwing hands, so I like you, little nigga. All right, let's throw hands then. Bro was already winning the fight, but decided to come down to his level and throw hands with him. This man is a demon. And Egress wasted no time. Bro stood there in Orphan for 2 seconds. Then boom! With the snap of a finger, plants this man in the ground. Punch was so fast, it was unreactable. And it didn't stop here. Bro picked him up and ragdolled him across the room. Then hawked him down. They hit this boy with the this man to a pope in the wall. And I tell you, boy, JINWOO was trying.
But that nigga JINWOO was trying his ass off, but that nigga was so OP, bro. Bro, I don't care, like, wherever boss JINWOO, like, face throughout this like, I'm always gonna go back to this fight right here because god damn, this nigga was trying everything to kill this nigga, bro.
But he could not land a single hit. Egress had perfect defense. But while JINWOO was getting ragdolled, he ended up finding an opening. And he ends up bicycle kicking this nigga in the neck. And he finally took some health off. But this kick enraged Egress. Bro skipped to his second phase. He started juggling and dribbling this man like a basketball. Look at this in slow motion. Uppercut to the gut, then to the back, while making him flip mid-punch. Then another two-piece combo. Then he hits the Dragon Ball double hammer fist slam. Then sends him flying with the haymaker. And dog, at this point, it just looked like Egress was playing with a new toy he got for Christmas. Bro was hitting him with the Broly drag, then threw him across the room again. And look how he just conveniently landed on the throne. Then this man Egress walked up to him like, come on, bitch ass nigga. Show me that you worthy of this throne. Or sit here and die like a bitch. So Egress uses the force to call his greatsword and swings at JINWOO. But JINWOO enhanced his body to catch the sword, then summons his dagger and stabs him in the eye, finally doing some damage to this man. And this is when JINWOO just awoke that dog in him. He ended up pushing bro all the way into the wall, summoned his dagger again, then shoved it in this man's throat.
But that's why I ain't gonna say plot armor. That's why I say, like, JINWOO willpower literally is the reason why this nigga, like, bro, the reason why he won, because he like, bro, I gotta he finds some extra power. I don't care how he find that. He find that shit under his ass. So, because the way this nigga was straight up was whooping his ass, then that nigga JINWOO came back like, nigga, you ain't the only one with power. But look, that's what I say, bro. That nigga willpower is crazy,
said,
bro.
Nah, I'm not done yet. He starts shoving that motherfucker in there deep. Pause. But look at this. Bro started tweaking so hard the animation changed. Then he shoved it in his throat again. Pause. But dog, this insane lock-in moment by JINWOO gave him the upper hand in slaying a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, insane work. Nigga beat a Souls boss IRL and on the first try too. Well,
for real,
if this is IRL, you only do get one try. But bro proved that he was Himothy just for 5 minutes later to get jumped by 1,000 other dead homies. Not gonna lie, that's some nasty work. Y'all ain't even let the nigga heal. The JINWOO trials. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of just trial 1, this man got 7 bodies, 1 count of animal abuse, 1 count of watching somebody getting their ass beat when you should be helping them, killing a Cerberus, and defeating a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, them some impressive stats for just 1 trial. And we still got exhibit C, D, and E to go in trial 2. So, will JINWOO make the round table? Will this stat line get even more ridiculous? Spoiler. Yes.
Nigga, bruh, you think the shit he did on season 2 was just crazy as well, bruh. The bosses he fought, bruh, once again, when he fought that nigga in that snow, bruh, I literally had to realize, like, oh, bruh, this nigga JINWOO had came so far, but it's like, it was like one of these fights. You know how you watch a good boxer like box it out, like Camelo and Trevor, Trevor Crawford. You feel me? Crawford and Camelo. You feel me? You watching now. You know the fight gonna be good as fight. They going blows to blows, and they both hitting with haymakers. It's like that's how that fight was in season 2. What it was like, damn, these niggas both out throwing haymakers. Who gonna throw out the knockout punch? Jinwoo. Jinwoo. I realized that when the job needed to really need to be finished, bro, Jinwoo gonna find some extra power, extra like, bro, ability, extra point, whatever. Try to find. Man, that nigga is one of a kind. But shit, I'm just over here thinking it. My bad, y'all. I'm over here thinking this shit. But if you like this video, go like it, subscribe. I love y'all. Peace. That Jinwoo is fucking crazy, bro. Crazy nigga, bro.